Hello everyone, Mark Callender here with the Callender Home Team and RE/MAX Results, and today I want to share with you the top seller tips that I have for preparing your home and getting ready. If you're thinking about selling in the next 2 weeks or next 2 months or maybe even the next 6 months, these are some of the top tips that I think are best to share with you right now. Stress. We need to reduce your stress as a home seller. It can become really overwhelming and you don't even realize it until you're really thinking about maybe we should put our home on the market. One thing I want to recommend is decluttering right away. Start getting rid of things that you haven't used. If you haven't touched it in a year, you might want to think about selling it or getting rid of it completely, throwing it away. Once you start reducing things in your home, it's going to help your stress level a lot. The other one is, if you're thinking of doing home improvements to where you're going to need contractors or do it yourself, but these home improvements actually require a permit, I will guarantee you that when you go to sell your house, in the disclosures that you have to fill out for the buyer, they're going to ask if permits were pulled. And if you're doing electrical and plumbing work or putting a new roof on, things like that, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to get around getting a permit because it cost me $150, I would not recommend that. I've seen people do electrical work in their home, finish a basement, didn't pull a permit for the electrical. Now they go to sell their home. Guess what? The city or county finds out that you didn't pull a permit. They are going to make you probably tear out some of that sheetrock to make sure that it was installed correctly. And then you have to get a permit anyway. So please get your permits. If you have anything in the house like light fixtures, I've seen mirrors, things like that that are maybe a family heirloom, remove it right away. I always say remove it right away so it's not even in the pictures when we go to take pictures of your property and put it on the market. Some agents tell their sellers to just say, well, we're not going to include that in the listing, so make sure you put that in the purchase agreement. Well, a lot of times that gets missed in the purchase agreement. I would say remove it and replace it with something that you're willing to leave with the house. One of the other tips that's important is you don't know exactly when you're going to put your house on the market. So let's say last year in the summer you were talking about putting your home on the market in the spring, but you have beautiful landscaping, gorgeous lawn, trees that are blossoming or turning colors in the fall. Let's get pictures ahead of time because we can put these pictures on in the winter and show what it looks like in full bloom. One of the other tips that I want to share with you is when you hire an agent to sell your house, you know, the agent is going to make all the difference in the world, no matter what brokerage they're with. But be aware, if they are with an independent brokerage or a smaller brokerage that doesn't offer support, like legal support, marketing support, things like that, you know, be aware. The bigger brands, they offer more support to their agents to get your home sold for the top dollar and the best advice that we can possibly give you. And what I'm getting at is most of my clients, I think, would probably continue to use me no matter where I went. But the backing that I have for my brokerage, RE/MAX Results, is the best in the world. I honestly, truly believe that, and we'll get your house sold. The other one is don't insist on listing your house from an online valuation is what I'm trying to say. When you are looking at listing your house and you want to figure out what the price is, don't look at online valuations. You know, that's Zillow. People from Zillow have not been in your home. Realtor.com, they offer up a online valuation. These are automated valuation models, and what they do is they take information from the surrounding area and they determine a price for your house. No matter who you use, if it's me or another agent, make sure that agent gets into the property so they can see the property, what's needed, what's not needed. Might be turnkey, ready to go, and they can give you a really good valuation and determine what's going on in the current market and in your market. Every market's different, every city's different, and that's going to make a huge difference. Anyway, this is part one. We're going to talk about part two in the next coming weeks, and I want to thank you for watching.